Hello, my name is Corinne. I'm a certified Feng Shui consultant, and in this video, I want to talk about 9 rooms I designed to illustrate how to decorate a master bedroom according to each sector of the Bagua map. If you don't already know where your bedroom is located, you can use my How to Use the Bagua map video, and I will link that at the end. In Feng Shui, everything matters in decor. The color, the placement, the element, the intention behind the item that you placed and where you placed it in the room. The first sector I want to go over is the Northwest. It's helpful people in travel, and the element is metal. The colors for this sector are gray, white, black, and metallics. Metallic accents in the lamps, in the nightstand handles, as well as a couple of accent pieces, the frame on the artwork, and also in the artwork, there's a lot of metal as well. Paris is a place that these occupants love. So by placing this artwork over their bed, not only is it decorative, but it's personal, it's inspirational, and it aligns with their travel goals. You can see the element of earth in the paint color, in the throw over the bench, kind of help warm up the room, and in the carpet. And that gives what could be a very cold feeling room some groundedness and some warmth that is needed. This room uses metal for clarity, guidance, and travel, softened and strengthened by earth tones for support and stability. The next room is the North. This is a water sector. This is your career and life path, and the colors are blue and black. As you can see, I chose to use the blue to bring out the water element, and you can see the water element in the artwork, in the accent pillow, the throw, and in the rug as well. You'll see that there's a ship's wheel on the nightstand on the left, and that is a subtle way of representing choosing your own course, charting your own path, and choosing your own destination. The main decor choice is a peaceful water landscape. The water decor is the blue wall, the blue accents, the flowing rug pattern. The metal support is in the light furniture, metallic touches, and round stools. Calm, focused, open to movement and opportunity. Blue adds depth, light pieces keep it fresh and balanced. It supports water energy while keeping the bedroom grounded and restful. This room uses soft water energy for flow and direction, supported by metal for clarity and movement. The next sector is the Northeast. This is your knowledge and self-cultivation sector, and it is an earth sector, and it symbolizes wisdom, knowledge, self-cultivation, study, and self-improvement. The colors for this sector are earth tones, green, blue, and black. I chose to go with the leather headboard and the bench because it gives like a scholarly feel to it. I was kind of going for dark academia, but not so dark. It can tend to feel a little masculine, so I brought in some greenery to kind of soften it and make it a little bit more feminine. And then also in the artwork, you'll see a lot of greenery there. And that artwork has the greens and the blues in it, and then it has the water for like career and life path, as well as the earth surrounding it for that that sense of groundedness. And you'll see a mountain in the background. Mountains are excellent symbolism in this sector, and the castle I thought would be a nice touch, and of course that reinforces the element of earth as well. I wanted this room to feel intelligent and rich, and I wanted it to feel cozy, not cold like a library, so that you could imagine yourself reading in bed and getting into a good book. Leather adds richness, books add meaning, and lighting adds warmth. This room uses earth energy for wisdom and stability, warmed by fire for insight and growth. The next sector is the West. This is creativity and children, and this is a metal sector. The main colors are white and bright pastels. I wanted this room to feel light and playful, but since this is a master bedroom and it's for adults, I still wanted it to be sophisticated. So I chose to use the light blue and the lavender to bring in the pastel colors. I wanted the artwork to bring in some whimsy and also to cover both the feminine and the masculine aspect. So one of them is more feminine and the other one is a little more masculine. In creation, it takes both masculine energy and feminine energy to create something. So that's why I wanted to bring both of those in there. You'll also see other metal accents, such as the lamps and the bowls and the tray and the bottom of the stools. There are subtle earth influences to support the metal energy in the room and also ground the space and keep it from feeling too cold. I brought in some earth tones in the paint, in the stools, and also the wood helps ground the room and soften the room a little bit. This room uses metal energy for creativity and clarity, softened by earth tones and gentle color. It honors metal while keeping the energy warm and imaginative. The next sector is the center, and the center has to do with your overall health, your stability, your balance, and your well-being. So this sector needs to feel grounded and peaceful. In this sector, I really focused on neutrals such as the earth tones, the clay colors, the woods to bring in some warmth. There's some plants there, there's the fire element, and there's some diffusers. The Buddha statue, which represents the piece that I was trying to bring into this room. The chaise is for reflection, meditation. The jute rug underneath the bed to bring in some texture. There's a boucle bench at the foot of the bed to bring in some softness and the throw on the bed. You'll see the mountainscape in the back to bring in that sense of stability and strength and groundedness and protection. Fire enhances earth, so the warm lights and the candles bring in that fire energy. This room was meant to be like a sanctuary where you can just go feel peaceful and safe and calm, have a safe space where you can do that deep work or just get into a deep rest. It works because it creates a peaceful center that supports physical and emotional well-being. The next sector is the east, and this sector is associated with family, health, and community. And this is a wood sector. You'll see a lot of wood furniture and green tones because green is associated with wood in Feng Shui. Another color that works well here is the blue. Blue is the color of water, which supports wood. And of course, the artwork also reflects that wood theme. The wood decor is the wooden bed, the nightstands, the chest, the plants, and the detail on the pillows. The water support comes from the blue-green accents, the flowy landscape, and the artwork, and the teacup detail. Wood adds structure, plants add life, and textiles soften the room. It supports growth and connection without feeling too busy. This room uses wood energy for growth and connection, supported by water for nourishment and flow. The next sector is the southwest. This is love and marriage, or love and relationships. Key themes are love, marriage, partnership, and emotional connection. This sector is an earth sector. The colors are earth tones, pinks, peaches, soft beiges. The important thing to remember in decorating this sector is to decorate in pairs to enhance that partnership energy. I didn't want this room to feel too sweet, overdone, or tacky, so I went for really soft, muted pink colors and the earth tones. Fire enhances earth, so in the lighting you'll see that that warm fire energy, as well as with the candles around the room. I have a lot of pairs in this room, so you have the pair of lamps, pictures over the bed, and the pillows. This room feels balanced and very warm, inviting, and safe. Even though this room does not feel overly sweet, it still feels romantic, and it has a balance of both the masculine and feminine energy, the yin and the yang. The symmetry creates partnership, and the soft colors create tenderness and comfort. The main decor choice is paired artwork and balanced nightstands to support partnership. The fire support comes from the candles, the warm lighting, and the blush rose tones. Symmetry creates partnership. Soft colors create tenderness. This room uses earth energy for stable love, supported by fire for warmth and romance. The next sector is the south. This is fame, reputation, and recognition, and it's a fire sector. This sector has to do with how you're perceived and your visibility. I wanted this room to feel polished and clean. I also wanted it to be bold but sophisticated at the same time. I chose to use the red pillows and the red throw, as well as the gold colors and the artwork above the bed to bring in the fire element. Wood supports fire, so I decided to bring in wood by adding the tree and making the nightstands wood as well. I wanted it to be polished and not chaotic, because you want to be seen as professional and refined and not somebody who creates drama. So it's really important to keep this room clean and not cluttered. The main decor choice is the sunburst artwork that symbolizes visibility and being seen. The red adds pizzazz, the gold adds refinement, and the neutrals keep it elegant. This room uses fire energy for visibility and recognition, supported by wood for growth and vitality. Last but not least is your southeast sector, wealth and abundance. This is a wood sector, and it symbolizes wealth, abundance, prosperity, and blessings. The main colors for this sector are purple, green, and red, and I felt like purple would be really nice for a bedroom because it's dark and it also symbolizes royalty. The touches of green I didn't want to be too much because I wanted them to stand out. I did put some red roses in there. Again, I wanted it to stand out but not feel like it was too much. There are some Feng Shui money enhancers in here. The gold horse that is rearing up, which symbolizes good luck and fortune. The money tree in the gold pot. Of course, gold symbolizes abundance. Food symbolizes abundance as well. So I wanted to put some, purple grapes, a nice cup of coffee, an egg, and a pastry on a gold tray. And then you'll see the gold detail on the purple pillows. The artwork as well, the upward trees with the green and the gold and the sun coming through, which symbolizes that you're headed towards the abundance, that it is shining down on you. You see through the path. I wanted this room to feel luxurious, powerful, and abundant. The darker wall color, layered jewel tones, warm lighting, and gold details make the room feel high-end. This is more dramatic than the other rooms because wealth and abundance can handle richness. The money tree, the money plant, and the forest artwork support prosperity. The prosperity accents are gold, red roses, the lucky horse, and the green velvet bench. The psychological effect I meant to be luxurious, abundant, confident. The jewel tones create richness, gold adds polish, and the plants add life. It creates a sense of prosperity without feeling random or cluttered. This room uses wood energy for growth and abundance, supported by water for nourishment and prosperity. Oftentimes people feel like Feng Shui has to be gimmicky, having lucky things here and there. When things are placed with intention and understanding, the energy is just enhanced. And that's what Feng Shui is about, is creating an atmosphere that supports your life. I hope you got something from this video. Let me know in the comments which ones were your favorite or which sector is in your room, and if you got anything from these images that I just showed you or the information that I gave along with those images. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.